Hey there, Sony with Finale Inventory here. In this video, I'm going to show you how to use the inline editing tool on the reordering and replenishment screens in Finale. We're going to start off by navigating from this purchasing menu to the reordering screen here. Now, you may be familiar with this screen already, but if not, I'm going to give you a very quick overview. When you're working in the reordering screen, you're essentially looking at a list of products that the system is flagging for you to reorder from your suppliers. This flag is based on the reorder point that you've entered into the system, or if you're using the sales velocity feature, it's going to be based on the system calculated reorder point. You can filter down this list as you need to, based on the location that you're going to be reordering to, or that you're going to be reordering from, or if you just want to isolate a particular product category, for instance, like I've done here with my apparel category, you're absolutely able to do that as well. This screen is always defaulted to show a recommended order quantity greater than 0, so essentially narrowing down your product list just to those that need to be reordered from your suppliers. But you're always welcome to toggle that filter and take a look at your products in all quantities across the board if you'd like. If you're managing more than one warehouse in your Finale inventory account, you can toggle the location filter here to look at combined reorder data. So for instance, my coral t-shirt here, specifically at my Los Angeles warehouse, is needing a quantity of 998 products to be fully restocked. If I were to click in here and add my New York warehouse into the equation, you're going to see that recommended reorder quantity jump to a total of 1,997 units. Now this is where things can get fun. I'm going to remove my New York warehouse out of here, so I'm just looking at Los Angeles. Now, I'm going to be placing my reorder to just one supplier today. I'm going to toggle that in here. And now you're going to see that my product list has shrunk to just these two products, my coral t-shirt and my seafoam t-shirt, both of which I want to go ahead and order. So I am going to click on this tick box right here, and what we're going to be seeing is on this far right column, quantity to order. This has been populated based on the recommended quantity that is being calculated by Finale. But in this example, I know that I have a very big promotion coming up, and I'm going to be handing out these coral t-shirts for free to a number of my customers. So I want to make a one-time adjustment here and change this to a quantity of 2,500. I'm going to click off, and you can see here that this quantity to order has now been updated with an adjusted quantity. If I go ahead and I create a purchase order now with these two products on it, what we're going to be seeing here is, drumroll please, a quantity of 2,500 that's now pulled forward onto the PO. And then for the seafoam t-shirt, I didn't touch that quantity, so that stayed intact at a recommended number of 596. And there you have it. That is the inline editing tool in action. You're able to make one-time changes to the quantity on a PO that is going to be ordered from your suppliers without needing to necessarily go in and make any other changes to your products. Alrighty, now let's fast forward a little bit. Let's say I've placed my order to my supplier and I've got all my t-shirts fully restocked at my LA warehouse, but I'm deciding that I want to take half my inventory and send it over to my New York warehouse. What I'm going to do is navigate to the replenishment screen here. And what I'm going to be able to do is put together a stock transfer between Los Angeles and New York to move over my inventory based on the recommended number of units that should be sent over to satisfy their demand. But I'm also able to go ahead and make a very handy inline edit should I need to adjust any of the quantities that are going to be sent over. So fairly similar to the way the reordering screen works, you're going to see that there are a number of filters here. By default, we're looking at the origin quantity with a remaining after reservations quantity greater than 0, because of course we only want to be transferring inventory that we actually have available. And of course on the flip side here, with our destination being New York, we want to look at a transfer quantity of 0 because we are isolating this view to only inventory that is needed at that warehouse. I'm going to go ahead and select my coral t-shirt here and my magenta t-shirt. And very similarly, I'm going to make an edit here and say that my New York warehouse doesn't quite need as many magenta t-shirts. I'm going to go ahead and drop this quantity down to 50. And I'm going to go forward with creating a transfer order. And what we're going to be expecting to see here is one line for the coral t-shirt with a quantity of 999 based on the recommended quantity to transfer. And then my magenta t-shirt, rather than having that recommended quantity of 199, we're going to have a quantity of only 50 units. I'm going to go ahead and create that transfer. And there we have it, heading out of my Los Angeles warehouse to the New York warehouse, a quantity of 999 coral t-shirts and only 50 magenta t-shirts. If you have any questions about the way that this feature works, please feel free to give us a shout at service@finaleinventory, and we'll be more than happy to help. Thank you and have a good day. Thanks for watching.